So, at what point did you leave the house?
I went to jail in the 12th grade. Coming out of high school, I went to jail. And I did 2 years in prison for armed robbery and an aggravated assault. So I left then. And when I got out of jail, I went to college and got me an apartment and played football.
Okay. And going to jail for armed robbery and assault, was that something that you were doing on a regular basis by that point?
Yeah, we was robbing people every weekend. It was like a goddamn sport. I mean, we would get a carload of my boys to get together, and we would go and just rob people. And people at the school, they all knew what we was doing. You know what I mean? But we didn't give a. We was out robbing, and we go to the store and buy clothes and shoes and come to school Monday. And everybody dressed sharp. You know what I mean? And everybody knew what we was doing, but we kept doing it.
Okay. In the midst of doing that, what do you think was the craziest situation that occurred?
I don't really remember. Well, we got in a shootout one time where the guy was shooting at us. You know, didn't nobody have a gun in the car at the time, but he came out the door shooting at us, and we all ran.
Okay. And how did you end up getting caught eventually? When you did the jail time.
They had video surveillance on the building, and somebody was looking at the cameras, and the guy that was doing security was looking at the cameras, and he came out and got the license plate to the car, and they traced it back to us, and we went to jail.
Okay, so you go and do 2 years in prison.
Yeah.
What was the worst part of that?
I mean, it was a learning experience. I mean, every day was something different, and I just dealt with it. And I mean, my first year of college, I did in prison. You know what I mean? And I just dealt with it, and I just rolled with it and got through it.
Okay, so then you get out, and then you enroll in college to continue your degree.
Yeah.
Okay, did you end up graduating?
No.
Okay, why'd you drop out?
Because one of the conditions of my parole was to go to school. So I went, but as soon as I came off parole, I dropped out of school and I started driving a truck.